it happen, so let's talk about it. So it was going around that Kirk Franklin cussed out his 33-year-old son. The son, unbeknownst to Kirk, recorded it, right? Quick background. So Kirk, before he married Tammy, his love of his life, he had a son when he was a teenager, and Tammy had a daughter when she was a teenager. They got together and then they had 2 kids. So that is Kirk Franklin's family, right? But sometimes when you have a child, the first child, sometimes they don't get the best treatment. Sometimes they're not in the house being raised with the father, and sometimes that causes contention. I'm not sure what happened and what went on with them prior to, but it's known and it's reported that they have a toxic relationship coming from Kirk and apparently from the son. I feel both sides. They're saying, well, Kirk shouldn't have cursed. He's a Christian. Christians are humans too. Come to part 2. Kendell Lenice, the remix coach, Kirk Franklin, part 2. All right, so people are saying, well, Christians shouldn't curse. We already know that Christians curse. Christians are not God. They're not Jesus. They're not anybody that you hold exalted. They're people too. First of all, people are saying, well, the son shouldn't have recorded it. So I can see both sides. So this is not judgment on either side. I can feel the son's pain, being the oldest, kind of being left out. He said he hadn't even taken a picture with his family. You know, they don't even call him for Christmas, Thanksgiving. No family reached out to him. I get that. I feel that pain. I sincerely do. And then you got Kirk feeling like he tries hard, and then the son disrespected him, so he disrespected him back because they have a history of disrespect going both ways. I don't judge either. I just pray for both of them that they're able to work something out. But I understand those dynamics are not easy. So no judgment here. I just pray. Kendell Lenice, the remix coach here. I want to talk about parental relationships. Mothers and daughters, fathers and sons, mothers and sons, fathers and daughters. Sometimes they're not all peachy cream and wonderful. Let's just call a thing, like Iyanla says. Some people that have great relationships with their mothers or great relationships with their fathers as adult children, consider yourself blessed. Everyone doesn't have that. Some people have toxic relationships. Some people have resentful relationships. Some people have hurtful, painful relationships. That's just the way it is. And if you don't come from that or see that, then you will never understand that. Not all mothers and daughters are great. Not all fathers and sons are great. People go through things for whatever reason. It's not a judgment, but you have to understand that and show people grace and not judgment. Kendell Lenice, the remix coach here. All right, so I just want everybody to extend everyone grace, because people out here are going through it. And if that's not your life and that's not your family and that's not your situation, then you shouldn't look at someone else's saying, that's a shame they this, that's a shame they that, because that's not cool, because you don't know what other people are going through and what their relationships with their parents or children are like. And oftentimes I see people saying, they shouldn't do, everybody got an opinion. Y'all already know that everybody got an opinion. But even as a life coach, like if somebody comes in, it's a parental situation, a mother and father, father and son, whoever, it's not judgment. It's about, let's get through the layers. Let's see what the issues are so we can get past them, because that's what it's about, growing and getting past them. But first you have to address where the hurt and pain comes from in order to go through to a better relationship.